the largest sporting event in Oregon. Each June, the IndyCars invade Portland International Raceway in a triumphant finale to Oregon's biggest celebration, the Portland Rose Festival. The sporting spectacular of the summer, the Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200 brings national attention to Portland, putting the city of roses on the same map as such IndyCar cities as Long Beach, Miami, and Indianapolis. It's a major league event that pumps $20 million into the local economy and draws the support of over 75,000 fans each year. For the fourth year running, the Portland Rose Festival brings the PPG IndyCar World Series and championship auto racing teams to Portland International Raceway. The fastest cars and the brightest stars of racing, shooting for more than $500,000 in prize money. IndyCar racing, a magnetic blend of guts and glamour, a sport that rewards skill, preparation, teamwork, and bravado. Only the best survive and win. And at the Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200 Kart PPG event, you'll see the best. Like two-time Indy 500 champ Rick Mears, holder of the world closed course speed record of 223 miles per hour. Glamour boy Danny Sullivan, storybook winner of the 1985 Indianapolis 500. Reigning IndyCar champ Bobby Rahal, the 1986 Indy winner. Father and son Mario and Michael Andretti. Mario, the winner of 2 Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200s. Al Unser Jr., the heady youngster who captured Portland's first IndyCar event in 1984. And car owner Roger Penske, whose cars have won 5 Indianapolis 500s. IndyCar racing belongs as much to the machines as to the men. Each car, a $250,000 marvel of high-tech automotive art, is computer designed and built to be the ultimate speed machine. The result? A 200-mile-per-hour wheel-to-wheel ballet. IndyCar racing isn't new to Portland. Amazingly, the first ever U.S. Championship auto race was held on the rural roads of East Multnomah County in 1909. But Northwesterners had to wait 75 long years before the Portland Rose Festival and local business leaders lured the IndyCars back to Portland International Raceway in 1984. For race fans, it was worth the wait. A chance to witness firsthand the excitement of the $12 million PPG IndyCar World Series. A chance to experience the sights and the sounds of the fastest cars in the world. That first year, the fans turned out by the tens of thousands. They poured into PIR, 75,000 strong, from all walks of life, ready to catch the action. And they weren't disappointed. It was a year of destiny for Al Unser Jr. First, he served as Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade. And a week later, he led his own parade to Victory Circle, winning his first ever IndyCar race and capturing the hearts of Portland fans forever. Mario Andretti, his car owned by actor Paul Newman, dominated year 2, a win that began his drive to the PPG crown. But in 1986, the drama reached new heights. It was Father's Day at the Rose Festival's Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200, and it was to be a race for the record books. Brazil's Emerson Fittipaldi, 2-time world driving champion, conquered the rain to win the pole. Michael Andretti was a close second. But at the start of the race, Michael took command. Roberto Guerrero and Danny Sullivan followed. Michael showed his stuff. He pulled away, and the field struggled to keep pace. One by one, Michael's challengers fell by the wayside. Guerrero overran Kevin Kogan. Fittipaldi's engine failed. Only Sullivan remained in the hunt. Mid-race pit stops were crucial. First, Michael Andretti. Then Danny Sullivan, whose Penske-perfect pit stop put him in the lead. But not for long. The younger Andretti, determined to regain the lead, did so in dramatic fashion, sending Sullivan careening off the track. As Michael pulls in for a new tire, his father, Mario, moves into second. Still, Michael's victory appears certain. But on the final lap, Michael's car slows. He's out of fuel. Father and son rush to the finish line neck and neck, but Mario wins by less than 12 inches. It was the closest finish in IndyCar history, 7/1000ths of a second. too can experience up close kart PPG IndyCar excitement at the Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200. In 1987, Rose Festival racing will be bigger and better than ever with the introduction of Speed Week, June 6th through the 14th. A full week of spectacular racing that includes the G.I. Joe's Rose Cup Mercours Summer Classic Trans Am, kart PPG practice and qualifying events, and the grand finale, the Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200. Watch the races from a grandstand seat on the straight or in the West End turns. And with a paddock pass, get a behind-the-scenes locker room look at the cars and the drivers. The Rose Festival's Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200, the experience of a lifetime, comes to Portland this June. Support the Portland Rose Festival, Oregon's biggest celebration. Support the Budweiser G.I. Joe's 200, Oregon's biggest sporting event. Because there's nothing like being in the winner's circle.